Greetings, dear people. Uh, how are we doing today? I am doing fine. I had an interesting day at work today, but I cannot really talk about my work stuff online. Because reasons. Oh, because reasons. You know, that's how it goes. Okay, I think I need to do something about the refresh cast. Okay, there's something a bit off with my control sound. Okay. Okay. There's okay. There we have it. Okay. So, who exactly are we talking? I need to put my phone on the charger. It's handy to have a USB port on my keyboard. Okay. There we have it. Oh. So, first of all, we need to know who we are. And just by the way, tell me if I have to, if the light there is too high on, too bright. If the light is too bright, uh, if the light is too bright, if the video quality is poor, if the sound here, I can't really get it to view properly. There's there. All you can see is a pop filter. All you can see is that cheap pop filter that it cost me like 10 euros, 5 or 10 euros, but does the job. I had issues with starting the recording actually, because I was recording some days ago. I was recording, and I set up the recording folder to something else that I usually have, and it just never occurred to me that I would have to change it, because uh, it never occurred to me that changed in the first place. I couldn't remember it even happening. Why the fuck do I have? Okay, excuse me. Yes, had to fix my shirt. So, who are we talking about here? I have stuff I need to read to you, because I didn't have time. I didn't just bother writing this down, because this isn't too much, isn't too long. So I have my Wikipedia open here. So because you know, to read what she's all about. Marjorie Greene Taylor. She's 48 years old, businesswoman, politician, U.S. representative from Georgia, from Rome, Georgia, and how am I not? How, without a big surprise, a Republican. But this isn't a Republican. This is there is a bit of cuteness here in the studio too. This is Stefan, as you already know. At least my regular viewers know who that is and who this is. This is Bertil, a Moomin forefather, and as always, I have this little lamb that my dear friend Jens brought me from Kiel, the city of Kiel, which is in northern Germany. I met Jens in early May of this year. Wonderful person. be nice to Jens. He is a very nice person himself. And very big thank you to Flems, who is my patron. Okay, so Marjorie Taylor Greene, supporter of Donald Trump, no surprise, and she is a far right white supremacist and an anti-Semite. She has promoting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, for example, white genocide conspiracy theory, QAnal, Pizzagate, conspiracy theories, extremist conspiracy theories regarding mass shootings, alleged killings perpetrated by the Clinton family, and the 9/11 attacks. She's also when running just shortly before running for office for Congress, she called for execution of Democratic politicians, including Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. As a congresswoman, has equated Democratic Party to Nazis and compared COVID-19 safety measures to the persecution of Jews during the Holocaust. Her personal Twitter account has been permanently suspended for posting COVID vaccine misinformation. She has promoted Russian propaganda during the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, and she's been praising Vladimir Putin. Has been promoting anti-Catholic rhetoric and identifying Christian as a Christian nationalist, trying to overturn, supporting Trump in his efforts to overturn his loss to Joe Biden, and yada yada yada. You know, you get the point. What kind of person she is? She's an ass. Hmm? Um, she's a horrible person. Don't be like Marjorie Greene Taylor. Okay. Today drink Leffe Brown as usual. Okay. What I have here. What do I have it? I'm so sorry. I had to. Sorry, I don't have the article here at hand. Okay. But I have that for you. Sorry. Jens says she's usually referred to as Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Okay. Let's go to the article. Yes. She claims she has been swatted twice because this is the victim card here. Okay, typical Republican victim card here. She's because it's some politics that she's been doing and others don't like. There's apparently, according to some sources, an unnamed person using a what was it? It was a computer-generated voice. Oh my god, this is just so you know. Okay, so in Rome, Georgia, someone called the cops on her. Okay, um, who and the person who called said a man had been shot in her bathtub in her house, and that because the suspect later um, said that they did it because they were upset about Greene's bill to forcibly detransition minors and defund gender-affirming care for many transgender adults. This has had this defunding of gender-affirming care has already happened in Florida. I thought, as if those who have watched my video on Monday know, remember that. And now she's saying it happens again. Like, just, the middle of the night. And once again, she gets to use the victim card. Why? And she gets all the more reason to play play the victim, because now all the trannies are coming after her. Quote unquote trannies are coming after her. So she has a bigger motivation, and she can actually get people probably can get people behind her, because she's been swatted and she's a victim. Okay, but she's doing, even so, she's doing a lot worse, a lot worse shit to trans people and children. This bitch is literally doing physical harm and putting children in harm's way, and making it, driving them suicidal. Poor children. Shame on you, Marjorie. Yeah. I mean, come on. Seriously, Marjorie. Actually, I wrote her name wrong in the title of the video. That's too bad. I'll fix it later. Okay. So she can now play the victim, and this is, as far as I can tell, that I mean, there for sure there are plenty of cases where these anti-Semitic far-right extremists are swatting queer people and beating them up and being just horrible cunts to these wonderful queer people. And there is another, behind me is another wonderful queer person. It's my partner, Katya, and Katya has her 30th birthday today. She's 30. If you think of that. If you think of that. She looks like sweet little 18. Yeah. Mm. Honey, Katya. Jens says happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And please check my Patreon, by the way, and leave a comment after the stream. Please leave a comment. We need to feed Al, okay? Algorithm. Uh-huh. Al needs food and drink, okay? And I would like to remind you that I have a beer channel. However, I only have one video there about a Lambic beer, a Timmermans Creek. Lambic beers are made in Belgium. there might be some maybe from, I don't know, because it's made, lambic beers are made with locally um, locally growing wild yeast. There are uh, about at least 80 different um, microorganisms in these lambic beers because it grows it's made in and around Brussels, very near Brussels, in a valley where which is the only place where this wild yeast and bacteria grows. And actually, one of these bacteria has been named after Brussels, so it's that local. So basically, the traditional way is just to leave the mash barrels open in the field overnight or so, and then the wild yeast would then land on the especially at at certain time of year. So it's intriguing. So this is really super interesting. I think the link to the channel is no, actually it doesn't. Let's do that then. Okay. This beer corner. Okay. The address to the link to the beer corner is in the chat and in the description box below. So after the stream, please check it out. It's really, if you haven't already. There's a video coming up, maybe sometime next week. Um, it's a Baltic porter type beer, and it should be very good. So it's very good. It's very good. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to that particular video. And I should probably put it in the okay. How are you? Do you have any thoughts on this? I think I still have Jens and Bowie. Do you have any particular thoughts on this topic? It's really baffling to say the least. Okay. I have now in the basic information of my channel, my main channel. The videos for the beer channel aren't really by no means regular. There won't be any regular videos like I have on my main channel. I have the videos on Monday and Friday. It could, the beer channel videos could be once a week, could be every 2 weeks. I don't know. I can't promise anything. It depends on how much time I have on my hands. Because some weeks I may have 2 days off. Some weeks I may have 3 days off. So it depends. But anyway, now I have 2 days off, and I probably have time to film one beer corner video. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's a nice project. It's a really nice project. Side project. Okay. Okay, and I would like to remind you. Oh, no. There. I would like to remind you of the existence of my Patreon. Yes. This has a bit changed a bit. The outlook now that I refreshed the page. So starting from €3 a month, up to €30 a month, and you get all kinds of perks, and you get access, for example, on my Discord server, to a few extra areas on my Discord, depending on your level, of course. Okay. So I have that one there. Anyway, do you Jens, Bowie, any thoughts here? I'm gonna have it short today. Because as I said, Katya there needs my attention more than YouTube. Unfortunately. Sorry guys. By the way, have I talked about this? Tulsa removing the books from, I think I have. At least I may have. Have I talked about this? This is how good memory I have. Oh, at least my viewers probably know better than. Jens says Katja is no. Jens says Katja. Jens says no problem. Katja is more important. Lovely person. Katja is a lovely person, and Jens is, and probably Bowie and most of my viewers. Okay, and by the way, I'm planning on actually I'm gonna next week. I'm going to a tattoo parlor to get a the first consultation for a big tattoo. I'm gonna get a so-called half sleeve on my leg, my left leg. It's gonna be between my ankle and my knee. Probably a bit, a bit above the knee, because some half sleeves stop at, Okay, I'll show you. Okay. Because some tattoos go like a bit, like some half sleeves go a bit above the knee, and sometimes they just end up quite just under the kneecap. So they're just above the kneecap, just below, or just above. It could be like this, a straight line just before, a straight line just under the kneecap. So, but my point here is that the tattoo will include space comma. It's about it. The theme is space, universe, planets, etc. So, in place somewhere in the tattoo is a white comma. So space comma. Slowly working. Yeah, space comma. Anyway, it's been half an hour, which was my target, really. Thank you very much for watching. I was here with Stefan. Okay, just I need to. Okay. Stefan and Betty, my darling co-host. Okay, and I'll be gone, and I will see you on Monday for news reboot. Bye bye.